Hello, my lovely starborns. Welcome to your new moon reading. So, this new moon is in the sign of tropical Pisces and sidereal nakshatra of Purva Bhadrapada in the sign of Aquarius. And this is a super new moon. I think this is going to be the second super moon out of the five this year. Yep. And it's a special one, right? Because this moon is going to be eclipsed. As well as if you look at the energy in the sky astrologically, many transits happening in the sign of Aries and Pisces, and this is the Gandanta energy, right? Because this Gandanta point is between the first sign and the last sign. So the changes that you have been integrating now with the closing of this cycle as well as the start of the astrological new year, now you will be solidifying this change. You will see results because of how you have changed. And this is a very spiritual energy, especially with new moon being in the sign of Pisces, because Pisces is this ultimate sign of dissolution, spirituality, higher spirituality, the unconscious, the hidden, the known, as well as more so what is the unknown, anything that is unknown, because it is also co-ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is this elusive energy that we see the signature in Piscean people, right? We see that energy, and it can be pretty dramatic too, like kind of dark too. It can be anything you want it to be, but at the same time, because of Jupiter's benevolence, it is also there's something very soft about this energy, expansive, unconditional at the same time, So it's, yeah, the brighter the light, the darker the shadow, all that stuff. But yeah, this moon in the sign of Pisces has a very mystical energy. Plus, March is a very mystical month. The entire month is packed up with transits, portals. A lot is going on, you guys, like a lot. This is a very good time to actually invest. Believe it or not, it is. Where you also, this is the time where you're going to see karmic return, double backs too. All of that is happening, but more so by the end of this month. But until the eclipse season, I feel like a total purge is taking place. So, especially again, I've been saying this for quite a while now, thanks to the flares. But yeah, the physical symptoms can get a bit more dramatic, drastic around this time. So if you feel like you need to rest, do that. If your sleep cycle is messed, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. Okay, and but just allow yourself to take that rest without any guilt or whatever. If you want to sleep for longer hours, do that. If your body needs it, do that. If you wake up and you feel drained, yeah, because there's a lot that is going on in the astral, like a lot. So your other parts in the other dimension are very active around this time. A lot of integration taking place, dissolution to purge as well. So, you know, well, let's welcome the eclipse season, right? As we enter the new year, the astro new year, we are hit with an eclipse. So, 2024 is not here to play, not at all. So, without any further ado, oh yeah, before I start the reading, let's just read the new moon energy in Pisces. What is it about? So, this card says attune to the divine, right? New moon in Pisces, attune to the divine. So it says you have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Alignment, you guys, you see? Because now you are solidifying the shifts that you have been integrating and working with. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you will be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self. So practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. Yeah. I think it's a very good month to actually have healthy boundaries, yeah, network and all that, sure, but it is very important to take some time out for you and yourself alone every day. All right. There's something about not getting overstimulated or getting triggered and focusing. There's something about focusing, because see, the manifestation energy is very heightened, especially with Venus transit in Pisces. I think Mercury, just yesterday, Mercury moved into Aries, right? And Venus is entering Pisces tomorrow, right after the new moon. So these are no coincidences. All right, and I think Mars will be joining Venus in Pisces within 10 days of the transit. So, yeah, also expect karmic returns, double backs, people coming back to test you one last time, you know. Who said lies? All right, let's see what is happening. I've already pre shuffled, so I'm going to just shuffle thrice and cut the deck. What is happening? Spirit shows. All right. The healer. Talk about Pisces energy. The healer. Some of your number three could be very important. You could be seeing 333. A lot of two to dos. Okay. All right. Let's see. One card from the Mayan Oracle. Okay, we got one. Jumper. Complex stability. Okay. Yeah. Kind of makes sense. But I'm going to cut the deck too. Final. Right. Harmonic resonance. We got two numbers. So numbers are really important. This moon cycle, let's see, syncs through numbers will be loud, louder than ever. Some of you could be seeing double three, double three. The squirrel and chestnut preparation. Okay, very nice. Cute card. A lot of shifts coming in, you guys. Get ready. All right, and I'm going to pull three cards from the Egyptian deck. What's happening? And of course, as you see, I'm burning a black candle. So burn one today for protection for the entire month. This is the best time to do it, new moon. And also for abundance, light a green one. The money energy is strong throughout this month. You guys, each one of you, being prepared for something. All right, final shuffle. I knew it was ready. The deck was ready. Okay, let's see what fell. Nefertum. Nefertiti. All right, let's cut the deck. Hero. Uno T45 77. Duat Shashmo 42. Yeah, this is that karmic return test judgment energy. And look who's underneath. Imhotep. Okay. And let's get one from the Gateway of Light activation. Main energy for this lunar cycle. The first half of the cycle. So the eclipse. Okay. Angelic frequency. Of course, I'm going to get one more. Let's cut the deck. Halls of learning. And yes, this is the energy actually very in sync. Because this month is all about going within, believe it or not, in one way or the other. Because each one of you, you're getting heavy downloads, you're getting heavy signs, you are being shown the way, believe it or not. And it is really important that you find time, make time to figure your personal sync and figure out what's up. So, yes, that is that complexity, but it's going to make you very curious. Like, it's going to, it's a very, again, the energy is of this healing and purge and all of that. But at the same time, this is an active month because remember, the sun is going to enter Aries, right? So, yes, it is controlled fire for now, and it's good to listen to your guides, like pay super super duper heightened attention to it, that especially the angelic frequency showing up. So the angels are here, like almost like descended in spirit to assist the starborns. It has to do with this hero. So I'll tell you what is happening. So especially this is of course all my readings of a star seeds. But there's a there's a chunk, okay, in the Starseed Collective that is heavily compromised. Yes, like compromised because of Maya delusion, heavy cope, as well as reptilian interference, the dark reptilian interference, and all of that. And these beings, they're often used as a tool against the bunch that is actually ascending. So this is almost like divide and rule. All right, and this is a small chunk. The ascending starborns are more in number, but around this time angels are intervening, and this pocket of starborns, they're being guided, they're being tested, they are being pushed. So a lot of healing is here, Purification is here. And because now these are and higher beings of light, they are here. So it is not only about the ones who need this push. It's not only about that pocket of starborns, it's also about the ones who have been doing the work, right? So expect shifts, major shifts, big changes, heightened manifestation abilities, heightened healing, heightened things. Everything is heightened around this time for a reason. And your connection with your higher self is getting stronger. Plus, some of you, if you dabble in the angelic invoking and all of that magic, oh, it's going to work. It's going to work wonderfully, especially angelic magic. So, yeah, if you're into Kabbalah and all that, I see things working out for you. All right. Now, with the Nephilim energy being here, some of you could be working with herbs or the Blue Lotus, especially. I'm being guided to get some Blue Lotus here. Okay. Okay, let's just keep some here. Now, what is happening is light workers are being activated. Like, this is a next level of activation, which can push some of you into, again, purge mode. But more so, I see that dark night of the soul here. And this is reminding me of that reading that I did recently, and I talked about there is a, there are people who served as villains. And this could also be like when you look into the narcissist and empath dynamics of the so-called narcissist. Yeah, those people are being pushed into major healing. So pray, if you are guided to, pray for these people because they need it, especially with the Unity 45 showing up. And because, see, again, yes, we are all connected, but all the starborns are also connected at a different level, all right? There are nodes to it. So you share a particular node with these very people who happen to be your mirror, right? So even when they go through tough cycles, the entire collective feels the ripple effect. And with complex stability, that is the 12, which is the number of Pisces, right? And that is why it is complex. It's stable, it's very stable, especially if you've been doing the work, all right? You are the light, you are in your light worker mode. Your very existence is serving that purpose of holding light and everything. And yes, healing is a process, you've been doing it. But I feel like you have integrated your shadow, but these people, they are still, you know they had to. So, and especially with Imhotep being here, a healer showing up, and the Nefertum showing underneath, it's like a lot of emphasis on healing, and no wonder with Pisces energy, that is totally on point. And your gifts are coming to light through this lunar cycle. You are getting in touch with your ancient soul as well as your so-called enemies and villains in this life. You are getting to that point where you are understanding even these people are no Tom, Dick, and Harry, they are also ancient beings. That is why they could have that kind of effect on you. I hope it makes sense. I'm not justifying any BS, but the thing is, things happen like that for a reason, and you know better. Now it says the healer is, you become a healer when you actually become, you reach a point where essentially you are grateful for the experiences that turned you into a healer. I hope it makes sense. So this gratitude is towards source energy, not so much for people who kind of triggered you into healing and ascension and all of that. Of course not. But the thing is, you're aiming for that unconditionality. You are aiming for that unity consciousness. So of course, you are reaching that point where it's kind of giving love thy enemy. And that is so Jesus. And Jesus is such a Pisces. He is. That is why the 3-3 energy was coming in like that. No wonder. Physical Pisces could be important, that symbol. Mm. And the other number that you got is harmonic resonance. That is number 8. What am I telling you? 8 is about stability, that infinity, as well as that ancient soul energy that is showing up here. And again, with the double helix, right? This is a beautiful time to be alive. Like there's never a dull moment if you look at it. So let me read this out from the book. It says, the wounded healer is not someone who was wounded and is now healed. It is someone who continues to courageously break open the self and ego as a means for deeper integration. So I always say levels to it, right? You're feeling the ripple effect, and in turn, even now it is triggering you into deeper healing. That is why it's a process. But the blow gets softer, right? So you've reached that point where it's going to be mild, especially with Blue Lotus showing up here. It's going to be kind of like, yeah. With Nefertum, I always get the soft life, luxury energy, with all his aromatherapy. There's a lot of aromatherapy here too. So maybe that could be really good for you guys, like something that soothes you. I'm getting frankincense. Frankincense is really good for the mood. It just like lifts you up mentally, clears the energy, clears the air. So yeah, look into all that. It's a good time to do this. It says, though some claim the work of the healer as their gift and name it as their dharma, the force of this archetype is within everyone. It is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central and eternal life force from which we so easily drift away. Mhm. In Sanskrit, the word avidya means forgetting. I was getting forgetting. What? Getting. Like forgetting. Like forgetting. Mm. And it is said that this is the source of all suffering and disease. Okay, that is where remembrance heals, right? And this is the soul remembrance that is at play here. Because what did I tell you about the activation that is at play? It is kind of giving you a next level of perspective, and it is not just the eagle's eye view. No, it is something bigger than that, and eagles could be an important symbol around this time, especially in the dream world. So if the eagles show up in the dream world, pay attention. Hawks, eagles, any bird of prey, owls, even snakes, birds, squirrels. Okay. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting, through the veils of ignorance and denial, to reveal the radiance that already exists. The healer approaches this in multiple ways, from multiple angles, knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. Uh, it is a multi layered answer. process, always leading back to its own origin, much like the Ouroboros, of course. That is why we have the infinity number 8. This is Kundalini activation. I hope you guys know that, right? Of course. And especially, people who are being pushed into the dark night of the soul. And that's connected to that spontaneous awakening I've been talking about. Mm, serpent power rising. You are entering this awakened phase of your life where you'll be full of gratitude, very content with everything that you have. And you'll be manifesting from a very sorted place, okay? Let's get some tarot. And then I'm going to read for angelic frequency. Yo, okay. The Hierophant and the look, this is what is being healed. Because this I pulled this card for the healer and the snake card came out. This is Sagittarius energy. This is reminding me of you will receive some sort of validation by the end of this month. Another bird here, right? Raven, crow. This is the kind of shift in the way you look at things. It is in a way that is hard to put in words. Okay, this is something that you experience, and there comes a point on your journey of ascension where you often find trouble in putting in words to certain, like when it comes to certain experiences, you cannot comprehend it enough, you cannot put it in words, you cannot explain it to others because it is so personal. It is between you and God, right? It's that sort of energy. But of course, like a total, like you're being detangled from a certain energy pattern, energy marking to which you were clinging on to for a long time, hoping for change. And the more you stayed in that space and the more you held space, the more suffering was created. And then you found the key. Many of you are finding this key that is going to liberate you from this repeating cycle. No more of that. Okay, look at that. Okay. So if you're figuring out how you have been abandoning yourself, and for what? Yep, I've been telling you, right? The kind of shift in your perspective that is unlike ever before. This is a very high level of transmission coming in for each one of you. And this is not so much about this cold hearted detachment or anything of that nature. No, not even detachment. This is you being almost like entering this space where you're proud of your life. You're proud of whatever it is that you've been through or experienced, no matter what. It's just like, I don't know, you're getting some kind of validation. Oh, of course, it is complex. It is complex. Because, you know why it's complex? Because, yes, I can like kind of like pick up a little bit here and there, but I feel like this is very personal and very different for each one of you. All right, this is subjective, so that is why the message was coming in where I was like, pay attention to the signs. Make time for yourself every day where you unwind and you meditate or whatever it is that you do, which could be an equivalent of meditation, right? It's just that sit with yourself, right? Okay. Yeah, total shift. This is you consolidating that shift. I cannot make this up. Like the Fool, the Lovers, Five of Swords. Yes, here's your change. Saying bye to limiting beliefs, saying bye to lack mentality, saying bye to the energies that held you back, whether it is yours or someone else's. This is freeing yourself. This is ultimate freedom. Yep. You're embarking on a journey that is going to lighten your load. It is going to help you unwind at the soul level. You're about to find out that a lot of your baggage is not yours to carry. It's not even a baggage. Why are you even concerned with certain things? This is liberation that is coming in for you as soon as you make a choice. And I see you guys are making a very important choice this month. Okay? All right. Yeah. Talk about choice. Angel and devil both are here, you guys. Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Chariot, Strength. Chariot and Strength together. And look who's here, Five of Cups. That was quick. This card, Ace of Cups, keeps coming in. I'm telling you, whoa, look at that, beautiful. I'm telling you, there is a double back coming in too. Yeah. Did you see something happen? Oh, you see, you guys? And the way the candle is burning, because I set an intention before burning it, and it's kind of messy. So the pattern is kind of showing a lot of darkness is being neutralized. Also, this is consolidating contradiction itself, right? It's not about the black and the white, the dark and the light. No, it is something beyond that, especially with the star being underneath. It's like giving return gifts to your personal demons, telling them that they're loved so that they don't do stupid stuff just to get your attention. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes the darkness acts out because it is not heard. it feels this lack, it feels abandoned, and this darkness is present in each one of us. Even when the universe was created, for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, of course, God experiencing itself and all of that, sure. But even when the universe was created, it was not all light, right? It wasn't. God's spirit flows in the tree of death for a reason, and it's pretty much alive for a reason. This energy is also part of God. Plus, the higher octave of the devil energy, especially showing up for the angelic frequency, is again taking me to that message that when it comes to the angels and demons and devils and whatnot, line is very blurred because they work in tandem. They work in tandem. Even when it comes to magic, it just depends on the school of thought that you're following. Spirit is spirit, right? Wow, I cannot make this up. If you focus this month, if you listen to the signs, manifest from a focused place, take the right amount of action, and believe in your personal God power, and kind of like understand that your energy is different. It's not so much about matching energy to, it's just about doing you. Listening to that instinct, that gut instinct, listening to your heart, listening to your soul's pull, right? And follow through because that is bringing you the word. A total shift is here, you guys. A total shift. Yep. Look at this. Wow. Are you seeing this? And with the feathers here, angels are here. This is karmic return. This is the karmic return that I'm talking about. And it's not just Nine of Pentacles, it's Ten of Pentacles. This is where it is going as soon as this Emperor energy comes in. This Emperor energy is coming in as soon as this is fully realized. And what is this? End of a tough cycle, right? The process that is at play. It's here. All right. So that's all I see. Now I'm going to get you some angel numbers because numbers are important. Just as I split the deck, look, 444 protection. Light that protection candle for yourself. Or else this is for you too. That is if you accept it. Let's see. All right, spirit shows. Okay. Nose, quick. My nose is so itchy. And one from this. Okay. The eye candy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I saw 1111 when I was reading earlier. Wish come true. Definitely. 0550, the eye candy. 1011, find yourself. 1221 taking initiative, and 1155. Oh my god, are you seeing all the 1 1 and 5 5? That's all we have. And 2 and zeros. Interesting. Super interesting. Yeah, so go with the flow, the eye candy, wish come true, find yourself, taking initiative. I'm not going to read these. You can take a screenshot and, you know, read it. And I'm going to read out for angelic frequency. Some the gifts that are coming in are going to take you down a rabbit hole of, like, a particular rabbit hole. It's going to be different for each one of you, of course. But yes, this is a good time to focus on research, okay? And connect more and more with your guides, especially with the light worker energy coming in so strongly. So, yeah, angelic. So it says angels are drawing close at this time. Did I mention that? They are here. Like, they are here. Yeah, so be open to signs and syncs that confirm this. Syncs, you guys, and they love numbers, right? It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection, and your frequency too, of course. So rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings, and that is what is happening. Wish fulfillment, healing. Okay, and you have been making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for that of all those around you. Well, so your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you have been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by angels. That is beautiful, you guys. That is your complex stability. And let me just quickly read Hall of Learning too. It says, okay, sorry, yeah. You are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing close to support you. What am I telling you? Magical month. Make the most of it. If you're facing challenging or difficult circumstances or have just moved through such a time, those of you dealing with the underworld energy still, right? And this could very well be people around you. So, yeah. So, if you're facing challenges or difficult circumstances or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, trauma, or wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you are not experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you have made huge progress on your spiritual journey. So much so that your perspective has shifted. No wonder. Yeah. And this is like a, a meta shift, a meta shift, almost at the cosmic level, so that you can actually view your challenge as a window of opportunity. Absolutely. And oh, I get it now. You know what? Like, it's like you're entering that phase that you kind of recognize the need for friction on the journey of ascension. So you are not personalizing villainous behavior. Rather, it amuses you because it's a sign that okay, you're about to level up again. I hope this makes sense. This is beautiful. This is that, you know, that unconscious at play, the deep waters of Pisces, uncharted territories, my friend, uncharted waters. Beautiful. So the halls of learning gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. Absolutely. I love this reading. I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.